Hello, I'm Agastia Das. Thank you for watching my final for ray tracing. When we left off, I was drawing images like this and being able to load uh, triangulated mesh polygons. I will try and go over the journey that I followed to get to the end product and some of the steps I went through and the issues I faced along the way. For the most part, I followed Peter Shirley's tutorial on these subjects. Um, I started with the checkered texture. Uh, I made a generic textured class, which, given a U, V, and P parameterized coordinates, I would be able to assign one of two solid textures to the surface of a sphere. After this, I tried to implement image textures. I faced a lot of issues with image textures at first, mainly because translating C++ into Python can often be difficult, and so I had to do a lot of digging into the processes. I used Pillow to get the image data, whereas I believe Shirley uses STB image, which I could not get to work with Python. Using Pillow, I map the U and V parameters to a pixel on the image. After I got the image mapping for the textures down, I realized that they looked a little bit lifeless without some sort of background, and so I implemented background next. The old background was made using this function that Shirley provided in the first book that allows you to blend one color into another. I added in this extra line here, which would uh, import a texture as a background image that would be sampled for that specific point if no items were hit. This resulted in something like this. The moon is there for reference. Uh, as you can see, the earth is very dark in this image, as the surrounding background is also very dark. The earth is then not reflecting a lot of light and therefore not appearing very bright. To fix this, I needed to turn any objects in front of the background into emitters, so these are essentially glowing. Here you can see that I have the Earth as not an emitter and the Moon as an emitter to see the difference. To turn something into an emitter, I use the diffuse light class, which doesn't scatter, it doesn't reflect any light, but it does emit light. And for that, I decided to return the image value. This is the final product: an Earth in space with the Moon orbiting it. This class has been super interesting, and I can't wait to implement more features such as parallel processing. There's a fantastic class called multiprocessing, which I could not get it to work with the ray tracer as of yet. I will also try and look into more procedural things. I thought it was very interesting how the checkered surface could be generated so easily. Thank you for watching, and I had a great time this semester.